Hello, good day to all of you. My name is Blair and welcome to another OS operating system. Today we're gonna take a look into the latest version of the BigLinux. And this BigLinux is my main daily driver. As you can see, I'm using it right now. And this is one of the last quarter of 2024 version of the BigLinux. As you can see, I'll open my BigLinux. It is running in KDE Plasma version 6.2.4 and the frameworks is 6.8.0, and I'm using the Acer TravelMate P215, and it is running in the 12th generation of i5 with 12 core, and this is running with the 16 gigabytes of random access memory. Let's try to go to the website. Let's use the Brave browser. So as you can see, it is automatically translate all of the website from the Portuguese to the English. As you can see in the bottom, it is registering it is an English user, so that is why I'm using it. You could try it right here. Just click online test, and at the same time you could download this right at this moment. So it is asking for a minimum of 2 gigabytes of random access memory plus the 8 gigabytes of storage space, which is your hard disk. And yes, you could use it only 8 gigabytes of storage space or disk space. If you have the old version like the HDD or the hard disk drive, yes, you could use this one because Linux is friendly to the e-waste that you are just throwing things, and of course it will run perfectly. They also recommend if you have the 4 gigabytes of random access memory, but I'm using the 16 gigabytes of random access memory, and I have let me see, how much do I have? Oh yeah, I have 1 terabyte of storage space, but I divide it into 2, so it is running in 500 gigabytes of storage space, which is my solid state drive. So you could also try it in the live mode and check out if it is working into your hardware, and if it is not, well, you're just gonna try another kernel. It is so easy to just change the kernel compared to other Linux operating system distros. So let's try to download this one. Let's move on to on the bottom, and I'll just gonna use this recommended. So let's click. Okay. So after you download, just click right here, install it. So I gave this a 12 core CPU plus the 8 gigabytes of memory or random access memory, and I just put it 50 gigabytes of storage space or your solid state drive. Any drive will do. Of course, let me close this one, and then let's open, run it, and full screen. So right now you have the choices. If you started with the latest with the proprietary drivers, or you have the open source. So it is now installing. Let's wait for a while. Okay, let's just click the English. Your choice. Well, I'll go for the classic and the breeze for the themes. Okay, we are now initially in our desktop, and of course it is not yet compatible with our 1080 full HD. So let's right click this mouse and then go to our display configuration. It is in the 4:3 ratio with the 1024 by 768. So I'll set this one into the 1080 with the aspect ratio of 16:9. So let's click this one, and click apply. So right now it is set up with the 1080 display, and the ratio of my display is exactly what I wanted. So this is not yet installed. This is just the live boot. And let's try to install this one. Let's double click this one. So let's try to continue. So we'll try to install this. Continue. And of course it is in the English version. And my time zone, I'll be using the Philippines, which is Manila. But of course I'm gonna change my language to English, which is US English. Okay, and let's proceed next. I want the whole this to be like the BigLinux, so I'll just use the erase this instead of like alongside. Let's click continue. Put your name. Mine will be RialbbeTV, and my password, it will be so easy, only 4 digits, and click continue. And then let's install. You have everything, like there's some recommendation, like if you install this, everything on your hard disk or your solid state drive will be erased. So yes, I'll be just fine with that one. Install. So how many minutes? I really don't know. Probably it will be like so fast. Maybe 5 minutes. Well, it depends on your computer system. So let's try to restart our computer. It's all done. Okay, let's try to open our BigLinux. So let's try to click BigLinux. It is the grab menu, so let's wait until it is loaded. Alright, so let's try to enter our super secret password. This is not the live boot, this is already the installed version. So let's try to correct our display configuration. Go back to 1080. Let's keep it and OK. This is the initial boot of our operating system, the BigLinux. Let's try to see if they have the welcome app. I think they don't have any welcome app. Nope, they don't have any welcome app. Let's just try to click if they have the update. Let's update our operating system. Wow, we have total of 2 gigabytes of updates. So let's try apply. Don't forget to put your super secret password. It will update for about like, depends on how many minutes and your ISP, which is your plan on your internet service. If it has pop-up summary, so just click apply. Okay, everything is successfully installed. So let's close that one. And then let's try to close this one too. So let's start with our desktop user interface. So as you can see, we still have the start menu right here, the application menu, plus the quick launch right here, and we have the notification area, which is including our time and date right here. So this is the panel, and you have these desktop wallpaper. We don't have any icons right here yet, but we could like add that one. And of course we could like open our right click in our space right here and then click the wallpaper to check out all those stuff right here from our wallpaper. It will take time to initially load all the wallpaper. Now we have all the wallpaper right now. Let's drag this down. So we have a lot of wallpaper, so you just gonna scroll whatever you want and then just click and apply it. So I think we have a lot of wallpaper. I could not like let you see this one. So you could also change some of your right click button if it's gonna be a standard menu, or you could use the application launcher. So that is how customize the Linux. Of course, if you want to try to add, how about this one? So the center menu, you could like change it into like the launcher and click apply. So right now I could like do that and then just have all those stuff just in my middle button. You could also change some of your location folder, your icons, filters, and of course this is just about. So in the system settings you could also change all of those stuff like your appearance on your themes. So you could change into themes dark if you wanted to, your color accent, your plasma style, your decorations, your cursor, and much more, even the icons. And check them out if you want to customize your system. So that is our appearance and wallpaper. Okay, let's go to the apps right here in the bottom. Your application, like you have the games, the graphics, the internet, the multimedia, the office suite. You could add whatever you want over here, plus your system. If you are using the BigLinux, you have different options like the big store. You also have the Manjaro software repository. It's still getting information there. That is the Manjaro. And you also have the Discover. Let me see, where is the Discover? Oh, in this version the Discover is not yet installed, so you could like always go to the big store or the Arch Manjaro software and then try to download Discover, and then click the Discover in your search bar and it will proceed to your Discover application. Let's try to download this one and try to install so that you have the 3 software centers. And don't forget to put your super secret password. And then just click choose. It will automatically solve the software repository. It uses the AI. In Linux we use AI for How many years already? Let's click apply again. It will just choose the right software to download for it to run. When it chooses, it will be successfully installed. So that is how you install the software in your big store. Let's see. Let's type in Discover. So it's still fetching the information and update. Let me close this one because they have already installed this. So how about if you install the Only Office? You just search for that one, Only Office, and then hit enter. I'm using the Arch, so this is the installer, and then just click install. While this one, the Discover is still updating, so let's just close that one. And this one, it's okay. Let's try to enter our super secret password. See, we download the Discover in our big store, and now we're using the Arch and Manjaro software center. How about this one? We have the Discover. We're just gonna minimize that one, and then right here in Discover, we just gonna install the Firefox by clicking this one. And of course, we will just install from the FlatHub. Let me go back to our Only Office. Let me divide the screen so that it will be awesome to see both installing at the same time. So it is downloading and initializing, installing, while in our Firefox right here in the task in the bottom left we have 0. Yet my internet is a little bit slow, sorry for that one. So this will be depending on your ISP again, your internet service provider. What is your plan? So either it will be fast or slow, and it will depend on also with your computer hardware. Alright, everything is all set. Let's close our installers, our software centers, our 3 software centers. So we have Only Office right here. Let's go down right here in the settings. I like it into the 100%, and it is gonna be dark. So you have the document, spreadsheet, presentation, and the PDF. So let me close that one. How about the internet? I download the Firefox. Alright, Firefox, yes, and then proceed to the Wikipedia. Cool. English. Alright, so cool, right? So that's how you use the application, the software center, and the appearance of the wallpaper, plus all those stuff. It's up to you. What do you want? It's really up to you. You could always customize the BigLinux, and that is why I recommend to the beginners, to the newcomer to Linux, try to use the BigLinux operating system distro. And my remarks and conclusion. Well, installation is so easy. It's AI. Feels like Windows, yes. User experience, well, it is very normal. It will be just like Windows. Now how to shut down, just click right here on the application and then click this power button, which lead to shutdown, and then click shutdown. And if you have some question, feel free to ask me. Write it in the comments down below. I'm Blair, your science computer mathematics teacher. Bye for now, and see you in the next episode of OS operating system. This is the last quarter of BigLinux distro, this 2024. Bye for now, and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That is why science is cool. Ciao.